Hi, hope y'all are having a really good day. I know I'm in the car, but I have to get this out really quick because otherwise I'm not going to have time to today. So today has been beautiful. Again, the energies are really getting crazy though. I'm sure you guys can feel it. You know, it's like every day we just keep going up and up and up. One thing I wanted to talk to y'all about though, if you've been kind of following my passion, my stuff that I've been posting, you'll notice that my guide that I speak to primarily is Auxil. Now, when I have my group of friends over on Wednesdays and we do Woo Woo Wednesday, I go into kind of like a deep meditative channel and we talk to him. And one thing that keeps coming up constantly is that there are galactic beings in our skies, and they are here to watch over us during these times, because there's a lot of things that are coming out in the open, and a lot of the dark energy is starting to really collapse. And so they're not only here to protect us, but they're here to guide us and just kind of make sure that while we're in this vulnerable state, that we're really continuing our path in the right direction, which I love. So I love getting this information, and I start asking, well, how many are there? And what are they here for? And who are they here for? And all of that stuff. And, they're telling me they're in the skies, and you have over my city in particular, we have like 7 ships, and, they're kind of scattered throughout the world right now and really looking over us. So I started thinking about that, and I probably got this information about a month ago from Auxil. And then, so I started thinking about that, and I was like, okay, well then I want to see it. So I started going outside and looking around and looking at the stars and kind of just paying more attention than I normally do. And one night I was laying in bed and I couldn't sleep because I just don't sleep anymore. It's a thing. And I went outside on the patio and I started looking up in the sky, and directly in front of me, like right under the Big Dipper, there was this huge burst of light, and it trailed and zoomed off real quick, and then it just disappeared. And I was like, oh, that could be a comet. I'm the type of person where if I see something strange, because I used to see a lot of spirits when I was younger, so I always try and find something logical to explain what's going on first, and then if I can't, I'll be like, okay, that may have been something supernatural. Well, I started to think, okay, it was probably an asteroid or a comet or something like that. And then I was like, wait a minute, because it was this huge burst of light, which I know could have been a comet in that sense. But like once the light burst, it literally flew off horizontally for a quarter of a mile before it just kind of disappeared. And I thought that was really strange. And it really intrigued me. So I went outside and I tried to tap into the energy. So I started asking questions and I started talking to Auxil. And I'm like, okay, what is this? Clearly you wanted me to see something for a reason. So explain what's going on. And then I saw another, what I thought was a star off to my left a little bit. And it kind of was pulsing. And I was using the tree right underneath it to try and see if my eyes were playing tricks on me or if this thing was really moving around. Turns out it was really moving around. So I was told to sit down. Mind you, this night, so this was maybe 3 weeks ago now. This night was really cold for Texas. I mean, probably, I think it was like 40 some degrees outside. And I sleep in like shorts and a little tank top. And so they're like, sit down, we'll keep you warm. And I was like, okay. And right before I had gone outside, I had checked the clock in the kitchen, and it was like 9:32, something like that. 9:32, I think it was. And so sat down when they told me to sit down, And I kind of went into like this trance state, which I never do. I am somebody that I don't like to not be in control of my awareness and my consciousness. This is why I really don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do any of that stuff because I like to have control of my mind. I like to feel clear. I don't like the feeling of being out of control. I do like a margarita though. But I'll have one, maybe two. But anyways, so sat down and kind of went into this trance state, and everything around this particular star that was up in my left, which definitely wasn't a star, it was a ship. It was pulsating and just kind of like boop, 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 like little movements, real small, sudden little movements around. And I was still trying to let go of this trance type state that I was in so that I could watch the tree and see if this was actually moving, or like I said, if it was my eyes playing tricks on me. But the more I sat there, I couldn't pull myself out of this trance-like state. It was the craziest thing. And as I'm sitting there, not cold at all, in 40-degree weather, in a tank top and shorts, mind you, I am the biggest baby. If it's 70, I'm in a sweater, you guys. Like, it's real. I'm a spoiled sun babe. So I'm sitting there in this trance-like state, and they start to communicate with me. And this ship said, "We're all here. Everything's ready. We are the protectors. We will stay until it's time to leave. Disclosure's coming. You will all know about us. Just know that we're in your skies." They said that in the skies, our skies are being cloaked right now, so we can't see what's going on outside of our skies. That they're trying to hide all of the ships that have come in to assist in the ascension process. And they've known about it for like the past 3 years. Since 2015 is when these ships really started to show up, I guess. And they said, "We're ready. You're ready. Everything's ready. Everything's lined up. And it's all going to happen soon." And I remember thinking, like, how soon? And they're like, soon. And I was like, nice. So I got up, I went inside. I had been communicating. There was more to it. I don't remember all of it. I just remember that piece because it really stuck out to me. But they were communicating with me for like 35, 40 minutes. I sat there for a really long time, not cold at all, no goosebumps, nothing. And so I got up and I went inside and I went into the kitchen and I grabbed a glass of water because I felt a little out of it. Checked the clock, 9:35. There's no way that just a couple of minutes had passed. I was out there for the longest time. This is, okay, if y'all know me, which I know you don't, but you can, I love my pups more than anything. And I swear on my pup's life, the clock said I had been outside for like 4 minutes. There's no way. There's just no way. I was out there forever communicating with whatever's going on up in the skies. So that was really interesting. I've never seen a UFO. I've never seen anything. And I lived in Phoenix, Arizona for a very long time. And there are so many things up in the skies in Phoenix. I never saw anything. And I even tried. I tried to see things, but I never did. So I don't know. Shortly after that, I think shortly after that was the first time Augzil had actually shown himself to me. I've been communicating with him for probably about 4 months now, with that particular being, for about 4 months now. And he showed himself to me in the mirror, and that's when I did the painting of it. That's up on my Instagram. And then shortly after that, maybe like a week ago, I went outside looking up in the skies, and I saw the same flash of light and the same movement sideways, except for it happened twice. One was on top, one was on bottom, and they flashed in real fast and went whoop and just disappeared into nowhere. And this was, I want to say, about a week ago. And I remember I was just looking up at the skies, and I'm like, yes, 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 because I've been asking for validation if this was real or not. So I got super excited about that, and I sat down and I started looking around, and I didn't see anything, and I didn't get any communication that night. Got up, went into my bedroom, and as I was laying down, I saw in my mind's eye 2 beings. There was an outline of them. I didn't actually see them. I saw the silhouette of them. And they said to me, tonight we're going to take you. And that's nothing new to me, because Auxil takes me a lot at night when I'm trying to sleep. Not my body or anything like that. They take my soul and go and show me around the universe, different planets, different civilizations. I go to meetings with them. And that's part of the downloads that I get when I do my light language and light codes. So, but then that night I was up all night, and I actually saw the codes coming into me. Didn't sleep a wink, and I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. I know it has something to do with our ascension. I know we're definitely being assisted and guided during this entire process. There's a lot of emotional upheaval going on right now from the people who are still asleep, and for those of us who are choosing to wake up. And I wanted to make this video for those of you who are like me, that are so interested and curious about life outside of this planet that we're on. Yeah, they're here. They're here with us. They say we can communicate with them anytime. So if any of y'all are experiencing things like this or seeing things in the skies, let me know. I would love to hear that I'm not the only crazy one out there. Oh, all right. Well, I hope y'all are having a great week, and we will definitely be talking soon. I love you all so much. So much. Keep doing the work. Hold your vibration high. Find the good. Look for it. Purposefully look for it. Drive down the street and look at all the things that are so gorgeous. These are the moments that just keep ingraining this high-flying vibration into us, so we can continue the ascension period. There's, one of the ladies that I watch a lot on YouTube had been talking today about the dark energies that are here on the planet, the negative stuff that's here. And she's like, there's so many people out there that are really trying to get this stuff out. They're disclosing the information of the dark energies and the programming and all this stuff that's been going on our earth. And so let them take care of it. And for those of us who know in our hearts that it's for us to hold the light and stay in this positive vibration and keep raising the vibration of the planet, that's really our work right now. And let me tell you, I could not agree with her more. We're awake. We know what's going on. We know we've been duped since the day we were born into this planet. We know that this has been going on through our ancestry. Don't focus on it. It's time to focus on the light, bringing it in, feeling the changes of what we want to usher in this new 5D earth and these new 5th dimensional consciousness energies that we all have started to develop. And it is really important that we keep our focus there and allow the people whose purpose is to go through with this disclosure to do their job in the disclosure. If they were inspired to act any differently, their purpose would not be of the disclosure. So just know in your heart that everything is coming to light right now. That is part of this ascension. It's part of this new energy that's here on the earth. It's part of the light that's been changing us all. So hang on. Hang on. If you guys have been getting impatient the way I've been getting impatient with my own ascension and my own growth and whatnot, just know that we are really, really, really on the edge of some really big shifts. And once things really do start to change into this new era that we're just hanging on to the edge of, there's no looking back. There is no looking back. So I'm excited. And I hope you guys are sitting in this excitement too, because we are in some miraculous times. Have a wonderful week. I'm rambling now, so I'm going to go. I love you. Bye.